Okay, hello guys, welcome to the first video or first tutorial on Microsoft Visual Basic 2010 Express. So in this video I'm going to show you how to make a login form to stop people from being able to access your games. So first thing you want to do is click New Project and then click Windows Form Application. And then down here you got your name, so I'm just going to call it login form, but you can call it whatever you like, but usually something to do with what you're making. And then click OK, and then it will open this. This is basically the window that will pop up. So if you click play, which is this little green arrow here, to start debugging, or you can press F5 to run it. So basically this is what we've made, but we haven't made anything so far. So this is this here. So we haven't got anything so far, so if we close that and then it will stop it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to click form 1 just once. It's called form 1 automatically, but down here is your properties section. Your properties is basically all the properties of this form. So if you scroll down to where it says text, and then you click this and call it login form, but you can call it whatever you like. So I can call it, I don't know, anything. Then it will change this text here to anything. So if I change it back to login form, it will change this up here to login form, just here. So the first thing you want to do to make this login form is you can resize it using these little bits here. So we need it about like that. And to insert things into your form, you want to click this toolbox here or just hover over it. So these are all of the things that you can insert into your form. There are quite a few, but the things we want to do is we want a button, so you can either double click it or drag it in. So we have one button, then we need another. So if I double click, see, that worked. So we have two buttons. We want two labels, so if I click that 4 times we'll get 2 labels. And we also want 2 text boxes. Oops. So here are the text boxes. Now this looks a bit messy at the moment, so I'm just gonna make it a bit neater. So to change the name of this label, you go back to text again and you just change it to whatever you like. I'm going to choose username because this text box is gonna, you have to type in your username, and this one will say password. So in this text box you have to enter your username, and this one you'll have to enter your password. So I'm just going to make this a bit longer, and then I'm going to make this about there. And this button will say login, right, capital login. So this is the button you'll click to log into your form or games or whatever you want this to be for. And this button will say quit. So if you decide you don't want to carry on, you'll click that and it will just quit you from whatever you're making. What you're playing. So just resize that. So this is your form. If you click play now, this is what we made. As you can see, you can type in whatever you like here, and then you click login. Nothing will happen because we haven't done anything yet. Same with quit. So at the moment these are just pointless buttons. If you click close, it will close it, obviously. So the first thing we want to do is make this better. We want to double click the button login. If we just space it out a bit. For any of this to work, we need to make sure, so when you click login, it will see what you've typed into text box 1 and the text box 2. To know which is which, you click it and then you scroll up and it will say up here name text box 1, and this one is name text box 2. So we want, at the moment, we want to make sure they don't type nothing. So if they type nothing like this and just click login, it won't let them carry on. So we want to make sure they don't do that. So if we type if text box 1.text equals empty quotations, then message box, insert a username, like that. Oops, username. So if we click play now, it knows that we haven't typed anything in, and we click login, it will open up this, which is a message box, as you can see here. Insert a username. Obviously that's all it does so far. I don't know. Insert a username. And we also want to make sure that they have to type in a password as well. So if textbox2.text equals empty quotations, then message box insert a password. So that will also open up two text boxes now. So insert username, insert a password. So now if we type H, so it will just tell us to insert a password, and if you type H in this one, it will just tell us to insert a username. So at the moment we can't actually log in, so we also want to type, this is for your actual username and password. So if textbox1.text equals, and now in these quotations you want to type whatever your username will be. So I'm just going to type username, then oops, it's telling me, then enter, then, and at the moment we can't make it do anything, so I'm just going to say message box and then welcome username, because it's only us that's going to be accessing it at the moment. And if we do if textbox, if textbox, can't spell, dot textbox2.text equals, I'm just going to do password, then message box welcome username. Oh, wait. I need to and text box 2. Done that wrong. You need to do this bit up here instead. Equals password. So if we get rid of this, that was a mistake, and that equals password, then it will say that. So we run it. Oops, done something wrong here. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. I found out that I didn't type .text. My mistake. So now if we click run and we type in username, oops, and password, and click login, it will say welcome username, because that's my name. If I do password, it will say nothing so far. And then if we type in else, else message box incorrect username or password, try again. So that should work. So if we type in username and password, login, it says incorrect username or password, try again. If we do password but username, wrong again. If we do username, it says welcome username. And we still haven't totally completed this. We need to do the quit button. So if we double click quit, it will open up a new section, and all you need to do for this is me.close. So if you run and you click quit, it will just close it, and then you can carry on. So that's it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial I shall show you how to do some more things to do with your logging in and adding new forms to it to make it better. So that was just my other thing that I've made. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next video.